guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time it's another Before It's Out video. And if you go... I'm messing up on my words. If you guys don't know what Before It's Out is, basically it's a web series where we're taking a look at a Transformers toy before it gets released, so take everything with a grain of salt. This is Transformers Studio Series Lockdown. Now, before we talk about this, we have to talk about this. This is the Age of Extinction Lockdown, and it's not a good toy. Why? Because, one, the design is pretty crappy, and two, it doesn't scale well. As far as scale is concerned, I mean, he's a short deluxe going after a leader class Optimus Prime if you're going to go after the Age of Extinction design, the Night version of it. The Evasion Mode Optimus Prime is closer to that, but it's still pretty tall. But if you're going after the final fight scene, yeah, you're going to have to go after the leader at that time. Eventually, we got the Voyager class version of that design, but it was still much taller than this. And, you know, I would have had no problem with Lockdown being a deluxe, but he's a short deluxe. And it just does not work. And his shaping with the arms and body and everything, he did not look like a good toy. I know there's a third-party one out there, but it's a little expensive, so I don't know. I just never really got into it. I mean, it looks cool. I'm not saying otherwise. It's just, it looks like too much money for me, I guess. So, I was hoping that Hasbro would redo Lockdown. And it seems like they have. And it looks pretty good. Now, I've got a couple of concerns because it looks like the front of the alt mode doesn't have as much paint as the original one does. So already, this one tops in on that. But, what I will say is the paint, or not the paint, but the color on the windows is much better than the light blue on the Age of Extinction. Why was it even light blue? I really don't get that. But for the most part, you know, it looks like the original Lamborghini. It seems like it's going to be painted in brown. I don't like that, but at least it's a dark color and it looks okay. I think this was too bright of a color with the brown in it. I think if it was gray, it would have been fine, but because it had that brown tint and it was seeking through way too much, or seeping, whatever the term is, I don't know my words. Hey, I'm tired. Anyways, yeah, it's just, it doesn't look good. I think this one looks a little bit better because it can get away with it as a darker color. Now, taking a look at his robot mode, way better. Still off because you've got some kibble in the arms, you have some kibble in the legs, but way better because you've got this slimmer shape to him, you've got an appropriate head to him. I know he doesn't have the gun face gimmick. I really don't care. We've got a lockdown with that. It's no big issue for me. He's got a couple of weapons that seem to combine, so he can have weapon options with that. He's got his bow hook, for goodness sake. I mean, that's cool. And it seems like he's got a little bit of paint detail in his body. Not much, but he's got a little bit. I would like to see more of that paint on him, but for what it's worth, it's mainly the shaping of the toy. The shaping on this was not good. It was embarrassing to look at because there's some things that I could already tell could have been avoided, but they decided not to do it. And it does not look good. For this toy, it looks pretty good. He's got appropriate missiles on his shoulders. The arms look fine. His torso, again, looks a lot more slim, despite the fact that he's got a huge backpack on him. And the legs look so much better. So, I'm really excited for this toy, and it seems like he might have a flip-out mask. I could be wrong about that, but it looked like the face did something, but I could be wrong. So, taking a look at this is way better, and I want it. It seems like it might be a tall deluxe too. So, I am definitely wanting this, and I definitely want to put it next to my Last Night Optimus Prime, because it's going to look so much better. He didn't need to be taller than Optimus Prime for me, but he just needed to be at a somewhat good height. And the lockdown we got previously was not a good height, and the Optimus Primes were too tall. So, I'm excited for this. What do you guys think? Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.